Hi everyone, welcome to our card game. Just want to lay it out for you and talk about what this is all about. In this version of the game, in the solo dragon mode, you basically place your 4 dragon gods out in the middle and you have your deck on the side. The goal of the game is to stack your creatures and artifacts from the value of 3 right up to 7 and then apply and add every dragon god on top at the final stack. Hey everyone, sorry for my error there. It is actually the god artifact you need to put as a last card, not the dragon god. And all I was just trying to say is it doesn't matter what god artifact you place on the dragon god, as long as there's one god artifact on that stack, that's how you end the game for each god that you have. Thank you. You also have to make sure there's no creatures above or artifacts above the gods, and you must place everything below the gods, like solitaire in a way, but with dragons. And of course, you're using spells to steal from above and move them around from above down to below. And no funny jokes here, but like Hermes would say, as above, so below. But basically, that's the goal of the game, and to have the god artifacts stacking up. Each god artifact on each dragon god, doesn't matter which goes with which, but the god artifacts must be placed on each stack at the end. You can also use spells to destroy certain things and go like that. So continuing on, we can see here that we draw 3 cards to start off with. There's a rainbow duck spell, there's a god artifact, and we have a 3. We can place a 3 directly under the Ithrius Ryujin dragon god. Now that's 3 points, and we can see that with that, you must place it under the dragon god, not above, and it starts at 3. You can there are basically colors that match with each other. So blue must go with blue, green goes with green, red goes with red, yellow goes with yellow. But also you must stack all the 3s. That includes the artifacts as well. So if you've got, there's 2 3 monsters, there's 2 4 monsters, there's 2 5s, 2 6s, like that. And there's also about 4 3-powered artifacts, and about 2 4-powered artifacts, 2 5-powered artifacts, and then 2 wall artifacts that are powered 5. So you need to remember and account for those artifacts that are also stacked below. You only have 4 destroy spells. So if you did want to put artifacts above, right, at the end of the game, you can put them above, but just remember you can only destroy 4 above. So if you happen to stack 5 artifacts above, you can only destroy 4. If you end up with 1 bonus artifact left above, you still lose the game. So as you can see, we've drawn 3 cards here. There's a 3 artifact. We can place a 4 above, and we can place artifact above it. And I'll tell you why we're doing that now. So the 4, obviously, you can't put a 4 underneath the green because there's at least 2 greens that are 3-powered creatures. But you can place the 4 above, and you can use a cat spell to steal under that artifact. The cat spells are different spells. They can steal under artifacts and move actual creatures below. So we're going to probably see that in a minute. And just keep in mind, as you're drawing every 3, you can play from the top 3 of the deck as well. So you can play the top 1, or the second below that, or the third below as well in the rules. So moving forward, we've drawn 3 more cards, and we've gotten lucky here. Woohoo! We can place the 3 powered panthers there, and we have a cat spell. Now, what that cat spell has done is allowed me to steal. I can use that cat spell, which can steal under artifacts, and I can move the 4-powered creature down and above the 2 3s. Now, this is actually a bold move. What I'm actually saying as well is that even if I have 3-powered artifacts, I'm not going to put them on the green. I'm basically skipping my artifacts going on the green, and I'm going to have to make sure that all my 3-powered artifacts are on red, yellow, and blue down the bottom, or at least 4 of them are destroyed above. Okay, but I've used this cat spell to steal and move the 4 down because we're going in sequential order from the number 3, 4, 5, 6, and then finally the god artifact, which is a 7 down there, can be applied later. Now, you basically keep on drawing 3 cards. You can make this game as hard or as easy as you like, but you can basically, once you've ended the deck, you can turn the deck over, and then you can start again drawing 3 cards again And you can make it harder by saying you're only going to turn the deck over once, or you may not turn it over. You've got to try and get it in one round. That's how you increase the difficulty. So we're going to proceed. So here we are. This is kind of like, at the moment, we're going to show a final stage of the game. Okay, so what I've got here, as you can see, it's kind of an end game scenario where I've got pretty much all sorted on gold. We've got 2 3s as an artifact above those 2 3s. There's a 4 that would be a duck. There's a 2 4 gold creatures. There's a 5 powered artifact, 2 5s, 2 6s, and a 7 rainbow dragon. You obviously don't forget about there's 2 rainbow dragons in the deck as well, so you need to put them on a stack before you put your god artifact down. And that's gold is pretty much sorted, and same with blue. We've actually finished off blue as well. You can see it goes in sequential order from 3 up to 7, which is amazing. And we've done the same, almost the same on green, so we're nearly finished off green. And we've got a few plays here left. Let's just see what we're playing. So we've played a 4 to increase the 4. We've got a 5 spell there. We can now also, just so you know, you just saw there was a 5 powered standard spell which can steal from above a stack above. So as long as there's no artifacts, you can use a normal 5 powered spell to steal anything up to the value of 5. Now in here we've also got we've played another move there, so we've got an artifact there, and what the artifact has done in this final move is I've used the cat spell to steal 2 creatures from under the artifact, and then I've also placed those 2 6s above the 2 5s and sealed off red with the 7 god artifact which was sitting there. So we're going to continue on. We also destroyed the 5 artifact with the destroy spell as well. So again, we're doing the same thing. We place a normal artifact above the rainbow dragon, and I use the cat spell. Even though that cat spell allows me to steal 2 creatures, there's only 1 above the blue dragon god. And so I'm going to move that 7 rainbow dragon, which is the second rainbow dragon, above green. I then place the god artifact above that, and game over, man. So we've got 4 god artifacts down there. However, there's still 1 artifact sitting above, and we use the destroy spell to destroy that, and it moves into the discard pile. Now, I hope that is informative enough to give you a general idea of the rules and the mechanics of how Dragonaire or solo mode in Cats vs. Dragons works. I'm going to title it Dragonaire the game. We'll probably do an update on that so people know that there is a solo mode. But I hope that was informative for you. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.